Ironhawk Financial, Joseph Lombardi, founding manager and partner with Ironhawk Financial. They can take all your financial needs, give you the greatest advice, get you in the right direction, get all that money back from the government that's stealing it from you, help you get back online where your dreams can come true again, having financial wealth. What do you need to do? You need to reach out to Ironhawk Financial today. Give Joseph Lombardi a call. He's a managing partner and a founder. 203-815-3673. Or you can throw an email his way. That's right. Scroll right down here to joe@ironhawkfinancial.com to book an appointment and use that promo code Kevin Allen so he knows where you heard about him. And here we are, the Kevin Allen Show, and we are hugely excited to start this series of educational videos with our new sponsor, our new friend, and our new partner. Our new partner. And you know what? That's the way I want to introduce you, Joseph, is our partner, not a sponsor, but someone that's bringing in a great service, a great opportunity to the people. And we're going to help you spread that message. Joseph Lombardi, Ironhawk, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you today?
I'm great today. So this is a informational video, so we're going to keep right online. This is not me talking like I usually do. I want to go right to you because I want the people to find out exactly what it is that could change their lives and the best decisions they can make with their financial situations. And of course, a lot of the times when we talk about finances, let's get this right up here in the nice box where you can talk and I can talk. Ironhawk Financial has a pie chart, folks. This is how technically advanced you are. You have a pie chart here. So let's go right into A because it says tax me 3 times. Joseph, what's that mean?
So what people don't understand is when you have an asset, there's levels of taxation we go through. With bucket A, this is where a lot of people have their liquidity, their money, like their checking, their savings, their CDs, their brokerage account, their money market account, accounts like TD Ameritrade or Robinhood. These accounts are usually taxed 3 times. They're taxed on money that you add to the accounts, or usually after tax. You've already paid tax on the money you contributed. Then when there's growth in the account, if you're lucky enough to actually win in the casino of the market, you have to pay tax on that as well. And then when you spend the money, you're taxed on that money as well. So what people don't understand is they think of tax, at my federal tax rate. But there's a lot more taxes that people are unaware of or just don't notice. And what I try and do is bring attention to it to say, listen, when you are doing an investment, whether it's short, mid, or most of my clients long term, we take taxes into consideration because it could be the make or break of whether you can retire in a quality of life that is sustainable when you're older.
So many people they think about. So my story, and I've shared it. A retired correction officer. I didn't think about my retirement because I'm living on the off the dole, right? The government, dole, and I get that, and I'm not trying to debate, but a lot of those people that are in municipal jobs, like firemen and law enforcement officers, they don't have the same state pension I did, and they have to self-invest. What would you say to some of those blue collar people out there? Because I know you have some customized solutions for the blue collar folk like myself. What would you say advising them in this situation?
Yeah, I would take a look at more bucket C, the tax me never ever again. There's only 3 legal ways that you can put $1 in, have it grow tax free, and have it come out to you tax free. And those 3 ways are a Roth IRA, which has become more popular in today's culture because people are being more aware of the fact that taxes are going to increase, knowing we owe $31.9 trillion as of June 27th, which is going up like $50,000 a second. And then another way is municipal bonds. But bonds and interest rates are inverse. So as interest rates go up, value of bonds goes down. That's why very few Americans have a lot of bonds in their portfolio because they're not paying anything. I mean, when interest rates were 0, how much can a bond pay you? And the fact that interest rates are going up, bonds aren't really a good place to be in as well. So a lot of Americans have a lot of their retirement accounts usually set up in 401ks, IRAs, SEPs, or Simples. And those aren't advantageous long-term through tax. And the reason it is because we owe so much money to the Federal Reserve. They had two alternatives to try and amend that issue. One was hyperinflation. That didn't turn out too well last year when gas in California was hitting $15. Car prices were double, house prices were double. It's unsustainable. And they wanted to basically turn us to Venezuela. And then the other alternative is increased taxation, which I think we're going to be turning more to Canada or Switzerland in that avenue, given the fact that our government spends money like a drunk sailor.
And obviously, we have so much that plays into this that has to come from the lawmaking process and the governmental overreach, the expansion of the IRS agents, all this stuff that people hear about. What should the average everyday person out there who's just working hard, trying to live the American dream, what should they worry about right now? And something that you could bring to their table right now today to help them solve that problem, Joseph.
I believe from a tax standpoint, what Americans should be looking at is investing in assets that are tax favored or tax free. I believe increased taxation is going to cripple the elderly community, especially in 10, 20, 30 years. Having an asset that's fully taxable if they decide to raise taxes to 70%, like they did in the 1980s, or if they decide to raise taxes to 90%, like they did in the 1960s. Again, you can Google this information. So if that happens and all your money is sitting in IRAs, 401ks, SEPs, or Simples, a lot of the money that you have is not going to belong to you. You're just going to be holding it for the government. And my clients, they don't want to do that. So they're looking for alternative ways to build an asset, but have it come out to them as cash or free of taxation.
It's interesting because I think a lot of this, we all have the same issues. Would it not be true? I mean, I understand the zeros at the end of maybe Donald Trump's bank account compared to yours are a little bit different. They're a lot different for me, you, and him, believe me, but you two are maybe more in line. But here's the deal. Do you not say the laws affect even the top echelon as well as the bottom in similar ways, or is it a big difference? Because I think people have the misconception the rich get richer because they benefit, or are they just taking advantage of information that you want to share with these folks?
The truth of the matter is wealthy people can hire advisors, accountants, CPAs, attorneys, estate planners, and unfortunately the average American doesn't have the budget to do so. So, what my goal is to try to provide as much value, as much fact to my clients without them having to spend so much money, because I've been doing this for almost 2 decades. I've worked with numerous accountants, numerous attorneys, numerous estate planners and CPAs. What I've learned from them, I pass on to my clients free of charge.
And one of the things that we talk about in this game of, sort of the financial world and trying to find a good bubble for me to sit in here and talk to you with this chart in here is that so many people, we see our money shrinking. You talked about it earlier, the economy, the gas prices last year. You buy a gallon of milk, right? Talk about an investment and futures. It's just crazy what's going on. But when people do these types of programs, Joe, are they going to be able to access that money if they need to, if they want to? How are they going to be able to get it? Because I know you're going to talk about it later on in another module, but people want to know if they're giving their money to you or through you, what's the guarantee they can get that money back so they don't lose it?
Well, the good news about working with me is I never touch your money. You never write a check to Joe Lombardi. You never write a check to Ironhawk Financial. I'm what you call a master broker. So I have access to several investment insurance companies. Worked at, 4 of the top 10 investment and insurance companies in the world before I opened up my own firm. So having the ability to access your money is definitely a value, which we're going to talk about in another video, but it is definitely something that is a game changer. Having access to your retirement funds in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, instead of tying it up to your 60 or 59 and a half, allows you to leverage opportunities, have money for emergencies, invest it in another avenue that may be beneficial to you. Real estate, maybe, maybe you're a competitor, you own a business, competitor, you can buy them out. Or there's an opportunity in regards to, the market's down. I mean, when's the best time to buy, right? Buy low, sell high. So a lot of my clients, they invest with me because it's a non-market correlated asset. And then when the market corrects or goes down, they buy in at huge discounts, and everybody else, all their assets are tied to the market, their house, their business, their stock portfolio. They have no way to sell at a loss, to buy at a loss. It makes no sense. So my clients, by having a non-market correlated, tax-free, liquid asset, gives them a lot of opportunities they normally wouldn't have otherwise.
Of course, Ironhawk Financial, you can reach out to them today at 203-815-3673, www.ironhawkfinancial.com. Reach out to Joseph Lombardi. He is the founding manor. He's the man. He's the actual dude. He's nobody bigger than him in this situation. So reach out to Joe. And Joe, quick question: are people going to reach out to you? And in most cases, almost 99% of the time, are they going to be able to talk to you directly? Or are they going to talk to some assistant? There's going to be somebody in Bangladesh. They get a phone call and they have to talk to them to set up an appointment. Is that how it rocks and rolls in your world?
What I try and do is touch every one of my clients. I have a VP, Steve. He's amazing. I have advisors throughout the country in different areas that are working directly with me. Depending on your situation, I would love to talk to each and every one that comes my way. Hence, I give my cell phone number as a contact. And depending on your situation, within 5 minutes, I'll determine if we're a good fit, or if you want to work with some of my team members who, I don't hire people that aren't smart and haven't learned my strategy. So, ideally you'll talk to me until you may need to talk to one of my other partners.
All right, so the people in the East Coast and even and down into the Midwest, they know who Bob's Furniture is. This is not Bob from Bob's Furniture. He's not just a good-looking guy for a video and charismatic guy so we can interview. He's actually the backbone of the company. And if you want to find out any additional information after this video, you're inspired to get more information about what you can do to, get your financial security all in order, and have Joseph Lombardi at Ironhawk help you do that. Reach out to him today, right there as it scrolls on the bottom. Joseph, thank you so much. What's the takeaway from this presentation today? What do you want people to know? Elevator speech. Give it to them quick.
Do not invest in qualified accounts. IRAs, 401k, step simple is taking instant gratification today is going to cost you dearly in the future. And if you want something now for free, you're going to pay 10 times for it later. So you're better off paying tax on the money you earn now, invest it, and have it grow tax free, and protect yourself and hedge against increased taxation in the future, because our country just keeps spending money, and it's just gonna cause taxes to go up. So,
of course, it's Ironhawk Financial trying to give you the good advice, folks. So listen when he talks. This is like, I don't want to play on EF Hunting, right? Is that illegal? I might be playing on something there. I might be violating a law. But anyways, Joseph Lombardi, thank you so much. And people, go and check out Mr. Lombardi. His website, as you see it scroll down here, ironhawkfinancial.com, or email him at joe@ironhawkfinancial.com to book an appointment with Joe or one of his personally picked agents that will deal with you. Joe, thanks so much today.
Appreciate
you coming on. There you go. So there you go, folks. The Ironhawk Financial. This is your first module. This is the training that we're going to be doing here with Ironhawk and Joe. And can't wait to tell you about some of the big names that are going to be coming on board with us across this country. It's happening right now. We've been having some great meetings. But if you have any questions in regards to your financial security, your future, make sure you reach out to Joseph Lombardi today at Ironhawk Financial.